You're listening to the John and Heidi Show, now featuring the wit and wisdom of Dan Farris.
Okay, dudes, let's walk this sucker.
On Sunny 93.3.
John and Heidi Show bonus hour brought to you by Lukewarm Tap Water.
Tap water.
Mr. Dan Farris in the air chair once again over here.
Oh, wow.
I haven't said that in a while, have
Good
we?
one. Hey, slaving over a hot turntable. What station just made you a winner? What is going on here? Jason Alexander is birthday today. Of course, famous for the George Costanza character on Seinfeld. Jason is 61 today.
Nice.
Bruce Springsteen, 71.
Oh, wow.
Really?
Huh. Bruce is in his 70s.
He was born in the USA a long time ago.
Yeah, sure was. Ray Charles, one of my all-time faves. Ray Charles, born this day. So there you go. Now you know. Okay, this is $1 million question, you guys.
I'm ready.
It was this day in 1962, television network ABC aired its first color TV series. What was that series? 1962, full-color TV series, ABC.
You ready, Heidi? Do you know?
I don't know.
It's worth $1 million.
Ooh, $1 million.
Would it be the
Post-dated check, but
Laura Ingalls Wilder, the Little House on the Prairie?
1962, John.
No. It was in reruns when I was on.
I was in color.
Meet your Jetson. Yeah, the Hanna-Barbera animated series, The Jetsons.
Nice.
That was a game changer.
Yeah. I don't remember any of that.
Sitting there eating my Wheaties going, what just happened to television?
Some people didn't have a color TV for quite a while.
What's going on? Well, of course, I was born, before talkies. So.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of great things to watch, 1969. It doesn't seem that long ago, but it was. Paul Newman teams up with Robert Redford and Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid.
Yeah.
Premiere on screens across the country. Now, this was 1969. That thing in its initial run pulled in $103 million, which was huge.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Huge.
That's even a lot today, but back then
that
was
is
a lot.
You break $100 million with a film, you're doing okay. And back then in 69, that was just enormous.
And think about what it cost them to film that, because it wasn't like they had a lot of, computer-generated effects, since they didn't invent them yet.
Yeah, but it was still a talkie.
It was a talkie, yeah.
And this will hit close to home for you, John.
Oh, hey,
was this day in 1977. Another game changer. Cheryl Ladd replaces Farrah Fawcett on the TV series Charlie's Angels.
Yeah, I remember that. She's from my hometown. We made a big deal of that in Huron.
It was a very big deal in
Born in Huron in 1951.
Yep.
To Marion and Dolores Stoppelmore.
Yeah.
Dolores was a waitress. Marion worked for the railroad.
Yeah. So good folks.
Yeah. They've got. She is now 69 years old.
Nice.
Happily married.
We should reach out to her and wish her a happy birthday today.
Yeah,
we should.
That'd be easy enough to do. She'd run around somewhere on the West Coast, I would imagine. Sitting on about $12 million. That's
nice.
Wow.
You checked?
I creep everybody.
Wish you were these days.
I actually have the tracking number to your account, John. Let's just say Cheryl's a little better off.
I'm worth $12.
Just a bit.
Just so you know.
A little better off.
She's got $12 million. I've got $12.
Now, we all know, and we can just forge right ahead here with just complete security, knowing everything's going to be just fine.
It is indeed.
Yeah,
You're listening to the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Mr. Dan Farris.
If you take Viagra or Cialis, call now with your prescription and pay as little as $2 a pill. Call Pharmacy Shop 24/7 to get generic versions of Viagra or Cialis for as little as $2 a pill, plus free discreet shipping.
Call 800-214-7977. 800-214-7977. 800-214-7977. Again, that's 800-214-7977.
Time now for Ranger Dan's Critter Corner.
Well, I'm rough, tough, and ready. I'm a heck of a man. Eat my beans and weenies from a frying pan.
He's Ranger Dan.
Easy. I'm Ranger Dan. Well, I loves to wrestle bears and lasso ducks. Run over possums in my government truck.
He's Ranger Dan.
Easy. I'm Ranger Dan. Well, I loves all the campers and the animals too. If you're picking on critters, I'm coming after you.
He's Ranger Dan.
Yes, sir. I'm Ranger Dan.
Good morning, Ranger Dan.
Good morning, Ranger Dan.
Stepping up, a salute from the well-starched brim of the Ranger Dan Ranger Kip, Heidi, oh, you crazy little married couple. You, Vince, you're looking average. Heidi!
Ranger Dan.
Heidi! Oh, my goodness gracious me. Eddie barred the door and slapped my grandma. You must have some of that radiation poisoning going on because you are positively glowing. Who doesn't want to be me? Hey, you know, I can't seem to get away from this, and I kind of swore that I wouldn't do it anymore because it may be affecting album sales of my live comedy album, Ranger Dan Quacks You Up, but you got to give the fans what they want.
Oh, yeah.
And everybody's clamoring for another little taste of that now double platinum LP recorded live sometime back in January, doing a 2 for Tuesday at
Nice.
Cheetah's Bar and Grill and Off-Sale Liquors somewhere outside Sisseton, South Dakota. So strap yourself in and get ready for a little more of some critter comedy gold. Let's fire it up here with what animal says ooh?
What?
Ooh, what animal says ooh?
I have no idea.
A cow with no lips. I'm just getting warmed up. Speaking of calling animals and whatnot, what do you call a dog with no legs? Doesn't matter. It's probably not coming anyway. Call it whatever you want. Complete waste of time. Hey, how do you turn a duck into a soul singer?
How?
You just throw it in the microwave until it's Bill Withers. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone.
Wow.
Gone too long. I know. Well, that's all the time for you. Oh, I'm going to have to collect myself. I got a couple of pops to drive some heavy equipment in about an hour or two here. Next time, this is Ranger Dan. Dan, out. Say it with me.
Yes, sir.
I know.
Nobody wants to buy car insurance. It's not a fun thing to think about, but it's something you need if you want to drive your car. So even if you don't want to buy insurance, you probably have to get it from someone. So why not buy it from InsuranceChicken.com? Okay, I'll admit, our website name is dumb. InsuranceChicken.com. Yeah, our marketing department is not that great. But our selection of insurance options is amazing. See if we can save you money each month on our dumb website, InsuranceChicken.com. That's InsuranceChicken.com. Time now for Water Cooler Talk with Mr. Dan Farris, brought to you by Lukewarm Tap Water.
Tap water.
This should be kind of a big deal. In fact, I think you guys are going. It's always nice when our state gets a little, someone of prominence traveling through. Former neurosurgeon, author, in 2016 Republican presidential candidate, Dr. Ben Carson.
Yes, he will be here.
Saturday night, I believe.
I get to be the MC for that.
Well, then you definitely are going.
I'm going to be there. Yeah, it's really cool.
You're
I'm
going
excited
too.
to be there.
Minnehaha Lincoln Republican women have announced Dr. Carson is going to be the keynote speaker at the 2020 South Dakota Federation of Republican Women Biennial Convention happening at the Convention Center again this Saturday. Do you know, John, offhand, if there are still tickets available for this? Is it sold out?
I believe that there are still some tickets available. They had to get some of the numbers in by Tuesday, so yesterday was kind of a cutoff for something. But I think you can still squeeze in a ticket if you need one. So.
It's pretty amazing. In case you don't know, Dr. Carson, considered, in fact, is pioneering neurosurgery, performed the only successful separation of conjoined twins joined at the back of the head.
Wow.
And performing the first successful neurosurgical procedure on a fetus inside the womb.
Yeah.
Isn't that amazing?
Guy is just brilliant. Absolutely fascinating.
Really cool dude.
So, yeah, if that is something in your wheelhouse, tickets can be found on Eventbrite, EventBrite.com. Or maybe, John, you can post a link
I'll
to
throw
that
a link.
if there's still a couple last.
I had one on there
left.
yesterday, so you should still be able to find it on our Facebook page.
So, yeah, it should be a pretty cool event. So there you go.
Sweet.
I think it's going to be really cool.
Yeah, it's going to be good. I'm excited for that.
Yeah, it'll be here this Saturday. If you don't have tickets, do it now. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Farris.
The old way of living with diabetes is a pain. The new way is with a continuous glucose monitor. You simply apply a discreet, easy-to-use sensor on your body. If you test your blood sugar at least 4 times per day and inject insulin at least 3 times per day, or use an insulin pump and have private insurance or Medicare, you might be eligible for a CGM with little or no cost to you. Call now and say goodbye to finger pricks.
800-659-7805. That's 800-659-7805.
Sunny 93.3. I've got Alien from Alien and Company with me. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing good, John, and you?
I am fantastic. Now, we've got the Sunny Tattoo Crew back in full effect, and I got to get my Sunny last week, and we got more folks that are signed up to get their Sunnies. And how long have you been doing tattooing?
About 40 years. And I'm not going to tell everybody how much you whined last week.
I didn't cry that much.
Just, half a bucket full of tears.
It wasn't that bad. And it all depends on where you put it. Now, when people are placing a tattoo, how do you talk to them about, I don't know if I'd put it there, or maybe that's not the greatest place? Do you see people trying to make bad decisions once in a while?
Yeah, it's always a good idea to make sure you think about where you're going to put it or what you're going to do with it, because you never know in the future what you might want to add to it or whatever. And you don't want it to kind of stand out by itself.
That's right. And with the Sunny tattoos, if folks listening would like to get one of those, they can sign up through our website. I'll tell you how to do that in just a little bit. And then you'll use the pain-free needles for them, right?
Yes, I will. For you? No. For Dan Farris? No. But for you? For them? Yeah.
Now, Alien has also done how many hours worth of tattoos on my wife, Heidi?
I don't know anymore.
It's a lot, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
So you got like the entire cast of the Muppets on her back.
Yep, she's a Muppet.
She's got a lot going on. My wife is known for her butt Muppets.
Yes, butt Muppets.
So what is when people are coming in to get tattoos? Do you see some bizarre things every once in a while? People want even more bizarre than butt Muppets.
Oh yeah.
What's the most bizarre thing that we can talk about on the radio?
Let's see, divorce tattoos.
Oh, yeah,
there's been some interesting ones of those. Guy had a portrait of his wife on his arm and then decided he wanted to go ahead, and they were going through divorce, and he wanted to make it look like she'd been shot and blown half her skull away.
Oh, wowzers.
Yeah, he went to court with it sticking out, and the judge told him that it wasn't very appropriate.
That's probably not.
Yeah, some things like that.
But most of the stuff you do is probably a lot nicer than that, isn't it?
Yeah.
So what are some of the more touching, nice, happy kind of tattoos you've done?
I do a lot of in-memory tattoos for people, of people that they're losing or that they've lost. Pets. Do a lot of pet portraits and paw prints and things for people so that they can keep their pets close.
And I've seen several people who have tattoos, like for each one of their kids, like a tree, and there's a different leaf for each child, things like that.
Yeah, and balloons and different things, yeah.
So somebody listening, even if they don't want a Sunny tattoo, if they're going, I'd like to talk to this crazy guy because I got this idea, how do they get a hold of you?
All they got to do is either stop in at 738 South First Avenue, Tuesday through Saturday from noon to 8, or give me a call at 605-338-6702.
And if you would like the Sunny tattoo, you go to sunnyradio.com, scroll down a little bit, you're going to see a spot under you. Click on that, fill out the form, and it's not guaranteed because we're picking and choosing this time, but I'll tell you, if it's something you really want, we're going to probably work with you on that. And Alien, thank you for being there to do these for folks.
Hey, thanks, John. I appreciate it, and it's fun to do.
And when you get your tattoo, you get to hang out with Heidi, and sometimes I get to make it over to be a part of that as well, and Dan, and for sure Alien.
Oh yeah, and we all like to get together and have a good time while we're doing it.
It is a lot of fun. It's quite the experience. So if you'd like to join the Sunny Tattoo Crew, you can do that now at sunnyradio.com.
If you take Viagra or Cialis, call now with your prescription and pay as little as $2 a pill. Call Pharmacy Shop 24/7 to get generic versions of Viagra or Cialis for as little as $2 a pill, plus free discreet shipping.
Call 800-214-7977. 800-214-7977. 800-214-7977. Again, that's 800-214-7977.
Time now for a little entertainment news of the day with Mr. Dan Farris.
Because celebrities are fabulous. Inside their world, they're so fabulous, they can never seem to figure out who to stay with or who to leave or who to dump or who to connect with, or it's incredibly messy.
It is.
Celebrity love is a rodeo. Torn from the pages of this month's People magazine that Heidi apparently found in a parking lot.
I did. It was sitting by my car.
So you think we make this stuff up.
There
it is.
And you picked it up?
It's right here in my grubby little magazine.
It's a grubby little magazine. Was it in a puddle?
Licks, a little section called the Heart Monitor.
Okay.
What's Nicolas Cage up to besides being completely insane? 8 months after ending his 4-day marriage to his fourth wife, Erica Kolke.
4 days?
Wow.
Nicholas is running around. He's 56, by the way. He's moved on, and he is now with someone who just needs a first name. Shabata is her name.
Isn't that a yogurt?
It's a bread.
Shabata.
Sounds like a wine. I don't know.
And I'm assuming she's not a minor, but what else is going on? Getting closer. Madonna is now with Elam Maliki Williams something. Madonna is 61. He's a backup dancer that always works well. He's 25.
Wow.
And, he has helped her through she's had health problems, which is why she had to cancel a bunch of concerts.
Okay.
It had nothing to do with a complete lack of ticket sales. She just wasn't feeling well.
Right.
Okay.
So 61 and 25.
That worked out, though, since there were not.
We're getting to a good one in just a minute. Bear with me here. Miley Cyrus.
Oh, yeah.
You kind of need a program to follow this bouncing
It's Billy
ball.
Ray's daughter.
Yeah, is now with Cody Simpson.
That's Homer's son.
He's an Australian singer and songwriter. They began dating actually last October, so they've almost gone a year.
Ooh.
Okay.
And it's getting pretty domestic because we have a photo here of them grocery shopping together.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
But, you know what? On the bright side, and I like the guy, love him, hate him, whatever. Tom Brady and his wife Giselle celebrating an anniversary. Actually.
He's a football guy, right?
Yep. Yeah, he's won bunch of Super Bowls, Patriots.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird because he's with Tampa Bay Buccaneers now.
He's still playing football?
Yeah. And he's like 68 years old, John.
Holy cow.
Yep, but they've been together for a whole long time, have a couple of kids, and they've gone the distance, and that's pretty cool. So
that's very cool.
There you go. What the stars are doing in their personal lives for our perusal.
Got a lot of notes in that
and
magazine.
Let's just face it, we just sit around and judge them because that's what we do. And whoever dropped this issue in what parking lot was it, Heidi?
Savers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Is it an old issue or is it a current issue?
Not that old.
No, it smells kind of new.
It doesn't smell new. It looks like it's been in a puddle.
I've been sitting over here sniffing this since 6 a.m., John. So there you go.
So you found a magazine blowing through a parking lot. First thing you thought of is I should bring that here and give it to Dan.
It's from March.
It's from March. Oh, yes. All these people I mentioned may have split up by now. Yeah, if you were writing this down, just throw those notes away.
Not even close to current news.
I can guarantee you Nicolas Cage has moved on.
Well, the last one took 4 days. You want me to just throw that away?
Let me just say this in my defense. If we don't do this, who will? Certainly not NPR.
No. Although I think tomorrow we should do the show as NPR.
So, if you're listening to this, just accept it.
Yeah, thank you for joining us today.
Absolutely. My pleasure. Man, oh man, I don't need the stress. I really don't.
It is the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Farris. Brought to you by Lukewarm Tap Water.
Tap water.
If you have a credit card, our friends at BetterCreditCards.com would like to make sure it's the best credit card for you. Take a few minutes to look at your current interest rate and then see what you get for points and perks. Then go to BetterCreditCards.com to see if they can help you find a better credit card. This will literally cost you nothing, and it could help you save money by getting a better credit card. Even if you don't have a credit card right now, you can check it out too at BetterCreditCards.com. That's BetterCreditCards.com. Here's your Market Beat Minute for Wednesday, September 23rd, 2020. The major indices wobbled a bit in early trading on Tuesday, but soon stabilized and began moving higher. The move was supported by comments from Fed Chief Jerome Powell and Secretary of the Treasury Steven Mnuchin in testimony to Congress. The two say the economy is rebounding despite the obvious risk and stand ready to add support as needed. The S&P 500 advanced more than 1.2% by the end of the day, but the tech-heavy NASDAQ composite led the session. The index appears to be putting in a bottom after the rout in FANG names that brought it down to correction levels. With the third quarter earnings season at hand, the odds of a deeper correction are getting hard to judge. This week's reports from Nike, Costco, and CarMax will dominate the market's attention. Any signs of strength or weakness are sure to spur investor activity. You can get the inside track with Wall Street's brightest minds delivered directly to your inbox every day at MarketBeatMinute.com.